Welcome to the Blonde Highlight Show. Give it up for your hosts, Kris Yeo and Kyle Hennessy.
Welcome back to Blonde Highlights.
On today's episode, we are getting into what's hot. This episode is, we're recording it late at night. It's going to be a messy episode. It's a lot of fun. We're a little slap happy. So we get into what's hot. We have some fun things to talk about with that. And then we're getting into Reddit. We dug Reddit and we found confessions, secret confessions, and a few like advice questions. And it's pretty messy. It's pretty juicy.
Very juicy. There's a lot of juice and just oddness and relatable things in these confessions.
Yes, and then oddly we drop a lot of lore about ourselves that are deeply personal and maybe quite embarrassing that we're going to put this out with some of those things that we just dropped. So yeah, tune in, watch this whole episode, watch to the end because you're going to get a really good value for your time. What's hot?
Yeah, what's hot?
So, what's hot?
I'll tell you what's hot. My name's Rose Guns. I'm in spot 70, and I'm 70 years old.
If you guys haven't seen it, you guys need to go online right now and just put in Rose Guns.
Rose Guns at the swimming pool.
She is a feral little unit, and honestly, it's giving. That's gonna be us in like 10 years for sure. Like, it's so bad. Like, when we get into the studio, like, we're doing gun checks. Like, everyone's like, free the nipple. I'm like, free the gun.
Yeah,
free the gun.
I just gotta play her sometimes to get in the mood.
That's how we get the energy up.
To get the energy going, get the vibe going, and get it going.
The vibe. Machine Gun Kelly. Oh my god! I wish sometimes my laugh wasn't so silent.
Just rocking some major gun industry.
In
The gun industry.
In the gun industry. If you got a gun, let it fly, babe.
Yes.
Let her out, hon.
Yes.
Let her out. What else is hot this week?
I'll tell you what else is hot. I think okay. I mean, obviously, like when this comes out, this is probably gonna be old news, or we can only hope that it's still going.
It's still going strong.
It's still going strong.
I think it's still gonna be going
but
strong.
It's definitely the Victoria Beckham, Brooklyn Beckham, Nicola Peltz, whatever her name is, drama. Because, you know, he came out, Brooklyn, he said that his mom was dancing inappropriately at the wedding. And so him and we talked about this, that like they're like not talking to their parents and they're like only speaking through lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so apparently Posh Spice was dancing inappropriately.
All the memes out right now are hilarious. And like, honestly, like if I was marrying into that family and Posh Spice got on the dance floor, I would be like, everybody evacuate. Like, it's her moment. I'd be like, give her the fucking stage. I wouldn't be crying about it.
No.
I'd be like, let her go. And I think that the best part of this is tonight, Emma Bunton, aka Baby Spice, posted a video of all the Spice Girls like dancing together.
We love you dance.
We love dance.
And that's the thing, is the memes are killing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's doing it. No one is taking this seriously. I think everyone's like spoiled rich kids, whatever. Like, it's just like the memes are hilarious. This is one time when AI is doing the right thing. You know what I mean?
AI showed up and was like, guys, give me a chance.
I got
seen
you. Victoria fucking doing like break dancing. I've seen her like doing cartwheels.
Mm-hmm.
She's, you know,
she did a little tornado across the dance floor. Like, she's got all the moves.
She's done all the moves, and I've seen all the photos and all the different things. Like, it's just AI is killing it with this situation.
And I think that Baby Spice is just giving us you know, she stands with us in the fact that, like, your bestie can do no wrong. Like, even if she did something wrong, Baby Spice is like, girl, we love when you dance. Like, you're not in the wrong. She's validating
and
her.
listen, Baby Spice has been doing it right since her and her hairdresser decided to put extensions and make it pigtails.
Exactly.
You know? It took me 36 years until this day until I really thought that. And I was like, that's why her pigtails were so fucking iconic, was because there was extensions in there. Like, it's not natural to have that thick of pigtails when they're that high.
I've never heard anybody call them pigtails.
What do you call them?
Pigtails. What do you... Are they... Is it pigtail or piggy tail?
Well, I think it's pigtails, but sometimes it can be piggy tails. I don't...
Piggy tails.
I think if they're curled. If they're curled, they're piggy tails.
Okay, that's a good one.
Maybe.
Yeah, little pigtails. See, I don't know. I think pigtails are so cute, but me, as a woman, like, I just feel weird wearing my hair like that.
No.
And I feel like if I was going to leave the house in any form of pigtails, everyone would be like, she's doing something sexual for her husband.
But this is what I keep looking down and seeing.
Like 3Ds in there. She could fit at least one Elia in there right now.
It's Rose Gunn's face. Because
face.
the video paused on an up close.
Yes, an up close, a close up of her mouth. Okay, so this week we decided that we are going to not only take some advice from Reddit and give you our opinions, but we also thought, hey, you know what? Let's look up some confessions. Now, if you are someone that's like, hey, this sounds like a good idea, I might also want to look up some Reddit confessions, you need to know that, like, you're in for a treat, because you kind of have to, like, really just get through all the confessions that are just weird, highly sexual. Like, there was a lot of weird ass confessions, but then we got the ones that are like semi-wholesome, like fun, like regular style confessions. So those are the confessions that we're going for.
I always say that Reddit is a deep, dark hole with a lot of deep, dark holes.
Yeah. There's lots of holes in Reddit.
Yes.
Lots of Reddit holes.
Yes. And so we dug to the trenches. We found a lot of good information, good confessions, a couple questions in there. But we really did a good community service digging through that, so you didn't have to.
Yeah, so you don't have to, because it's a scary world out there.
I know,
a lot of weird people.
I saw one that was like, I killed my neighbor's son. And I was just like,
I wanted, like, who's doing that? Like, I know. I don't want to see stuff like that. I want to see, like, I ate my sister's cheeseburger, not like I killed someone.
I know.
Like,
I saw another one that was like, I overheard my neighbor saying she was gonna fake her unaliving and run away, and then they were like, and then I've seen that she's missing on the news.
Oh my!
And I was like, don't out her.
Oh my god!
She probably scammed some money and is off to the Cayman Islands or something.
She's
like,
running
leave her
like
alone.
The ultimate scam.
Yes.
Let the scammer scam. Like, she's got her coin now. She's out.
I would be out too. Like, I just don't get that. So anyways, yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff on there, but we found some good stuff for you.
We got some good stuff. So we're going to start with this. And this is something that, like, when I read, I was just like, I don't know how I feel about this. So this is somebody who needed a piece of advice. So we're here to give it because we are the Reddit therapist. So the title is called, He's Been to Prison for 11 Years. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am a 36-year-old woman who is, quote, talking to a guy who served 11 years in prison. He is in phenomenal shape, very smart, went to a great school, and is financially successful. I am worried about the lengthy time that he spent in prison. He has only mentioned this to me one time. We have not gone out on an official date, but we have been taking walks and working out together. Basically, how do I find out what he did in prison? Should I still keep dating him if he went in prison for 11 years and I don't know why?
Well, I just don't trust this woman to start with, because this is easy, accessible information.
Yeah.
Like, you can just look this up. You can find this quite easily.
You can Google that name.
Yeah, I've sleuthed through way harder to find.
We have cracked a couple cases. Yeah. Like, we're not going to hide that fact. Like, we are pretty good at being a detective. My thing is that just, like, if it's 11 years in prison, that's not good. It's not like, just like a little one-off thing. It's like 11 years. And is that like half of like 20-something years?
That's the
like,
thing.
25 to life? Like, that could be anything. And you're right. Like, I didn't really think of that. Like, why didn't she just Google it?
She doesn't want to know.
She doesn't want to know.
She doesn't want to know.
Oh my God.
I feel like she's scared she's gonna find out it's like a white collar crime.
Yeah, she wants him bad.
Yeah.
She wants him bad. She wants that guy to be the person who confessed about killing the neighbor.
Yes.
She's like, please be, in her mind, that's who it is, and that's why she's staying. Oh my God.
She doesn't want to ruin the fantasy.
No.
But she does want to get on Reddit and brag about it. She's like, I got myself a little con man.
She just wants the attention. I fell for the trap. Why am I so naive? You see right through this shit. You see right through it. I'm like, huh, no, get away. And you're like, this bitch knows.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
She's been dreaming of this moment.
Yeah, she has.
Or she's just trying to manifest her fantasy.
It's definitely, imagine it was Joe Exotic's husband. This is actually Joe Exotic's husband.
The one that we were talking about the other day
Yes.
that got the throat tattoo and everything. And
Mhm.
yeah, that's a mess.
Just anytime somebody says Joe Exotic, you know it's gonna be messy. You know the whole thing's in shambles.
And you just know, I just feel like with Joe Exotic, he's just given
Did he get a
male
haircut?
entertainer. No, he likes to keep the back. The back has to be shaggy, curly.
Mm-mm.
He likes a nice wave back there, and then he likes a blunt, Betty Page bang. Just a wide Betty Page bang. He's just cut all the way back in. Just.
Oh my God. Thank God.
Okay. Keeping up with the scammers, okay? It was the night of the scammers. And this one says, should I report my aunt for using my dead grandfather's credit card for the past 5 years? Yeah, it just says that.
No.
Well, yeah, I mean, they got the credit card. Apparently the whole family knows. And, they've got all the vacations, bought they bought luxury items. They're living large. What's
the credit card limit?
I don't know. They're living large on Bob's.
You know what? This person is like, I would be like, just shut up and enjoy. Why is it a problem if she's using the card? Everyone's getting the benefit from
That's
it.
what I said.
Oh,
Yeah.
Debbie Downer.
They're having lobster rolls at holiday dinners.
They're doing full seafood boils. No, that's genius. If they're getting away with it, keep it going. See what you can get. You need a free ticket to ride in this life sometimes. Papa's card and keep going.
It's not like it's destroying his credit.
No, what are they gonna do? Just no.
No. So I think, yeah. But I thought that was hilarious.
That's hilarious. I just think what a little Karen.
I know.
That's no.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you're disowned from this family. Just let us have our vacations and our seafood boils and just go to another family then.
But the thing is that they've been doing this for 5 years and they're buying plane tickets with it. The feds are gonna find you. You're gonna get busted and you're gonna go to jail. But
I mean, just pretend you didn't know he was dead. It's I didn't know he died. He just gave me his card a long time ago. I don't know. No one told me he died. What?
It's just for fucking this is the thing. For a plane ticket, you gotta put in your personal information. They know they're gonna find you.
Whatever. I let her run her scams. Okay, so this is a confession, and I don't know why. I just thought this was hilarious, and I just want to get your take on it. The title is Silly Confession. Okay. When people say thank you to me, I will always respond with "You're welcome." A very little joke I have with myself. Maybe it's not even that funny. The thing is, no one ever seems to notice or say anything about it.
My question is did you find this on Reddit or is this just you?
This is not me.
You would do this. You
but this one's not me, I swear. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't. That's just too dirty to say all the time. I wouldn't. But
Welcome.
welcome. You're welcome. You know what? I just think like if you can have a little inside joke with yourself like that and it just sparks a little tinge of joy, keep doing it.
Yes.
You're not hurting anybody.
Yes. I think it's good. Sometimes, listen, this world's tough. And you got to do the little things to make yourself giggle occasionally. And if no one picks up on it, it's just even funnier that you are doing this.
Well, you know what? It's bad. Maybe this is bad parenting, but sometimes like when the boys, as they're growing out of saying words wrong. And it's sad when it happens. Right.
Yeah.
So Michael corrected them once on the cutest thing that both of them used to say, which is instead of first of all, they'd be like, okay, first of all. And it would be first a ball. And Michael corrected it. And it was devastating when it happened. So now both of them still say hand-me-downs instead of hand-me-downs. And I'm never correcting it. Like for the rest of my life, it's a handy-down.
No.
Like it's a handy-down. It's so cute.
No. I mean, you know what's going to suck is when they go to college or whatever, people are going to be like, what'd you say?
Whatever. I'll let them know when they're older, you know, but like right now, I'm like, no, it's still a handy-down.
Yeah. I still to this day say the wrong words for things.
Yeah.
That I just thought were like, do you remember Thunder Jeep? Like just like that.
My God. Okay. We went on a road trip and Dirty Deeds by AC/DC came on and a cow was cruising along like she was running the shit and she was like, Dirty Deeds, Thunder Jeep. And I was like, what the fuck did you just say? What did you say? And I blew her mind because
I was like, Thunder Jeep.
Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap.
Yeah.
And I'm not one that knows all the words to every song, but like I know that. And she was so confident in Thunder Jeep. And now I regret telling you.
Yeah. I mean,
Thunder Jeep is better.
I hate that I know that, but I think Thunder Jeep is better. And we're going to continue to say Thunder Jeep.
It's Thunder Jeep from now on. Yes. Okay.
Exactly. Okay. But you know what I was saying? That one thing that kind of reminds me of something that I did when I was like dumb, like when you don't understand what something means. Is that, you know, Kyle's just very into like Trading Spaces, that show where the home design. And so I was always into home design. And I had seen some of the older kids were doing like using the number 69, but I didn't know.
Aww.
And so I printed on paper speed limit 69 like 100 times. I made a border around the top of my bedroom walls that said speed limit 69. And just everyone let it ride.
I would have too. See, that is parenting gold. When shit like that happens, it's just like, yes, speed limit 69. Hun.
I know. I was just like, you know, we're growing up. We're past Marvin the Martian border. Now it's speed limit 69.
Speed limit 69. Actually, you know what's really funny about that is that I've never had a speeding ticket until I had to go and do my hair like test for my wedding. And for some reason I just had my mom's car and my mom got a letter in the mail and it's just a photo of like me in the car going, and I was doing 69 and a 50 and my mom thought it was so funny. She was like, of course, you little hussy, doing 69. See, all the kids now have 6-7, whereas like, no, we had 69.
We had the better ones.
The better ones.
Okay, so this one is, you know, we're going to change the mode a little bit on this one. It says, today I found out my entire marriage is a lie.
Aren't they all, though? I'm kidding.
But basically, she's with this guy. She's like, we've been together for like 6.5 years. We've been married for 2. And she's like, just kind of like, you know, it just sounded like they were moving from their townhouse to a bigger home to start a family. Things perfect, anything. Anyways, she spilled some freaking coffee on her computer And so when moving, she saw this like old laptop of her husband's, but it was at work. So she grabs it, she plugs it in, and there's like, it's like opened on tabs, and there was like a Facebook account or whatever. And when she goes to it, she sees like this Facebook of his, and there's like other people on it that she doesn't know, and there was like a mother connected to it, and she's like the mother apparently was dead, and she found that the mother had posted the last time like the week before that, and there was a woman with him with like that had like blonde hair and like all of this stuff. Okay, so like that later that night she confronts him about it. And basically, he says that the first 4 years of their 6.5 years together, he was still married. And she was the mistress over this time. And the mom's alive. But the mom is like on the ex's side. Like he is divorced and everything. And his mom is fully on the ex's side. So he told her that she was dead.
He lied about his ex-wife to his mom?
No. He lied to his now wife that his mom was dead. But in reality, the mom is just on the ex-wife's side, and he couldn't tell her the whole story.
Oh
He didn't want her to know that she was the other woman for the first 4 years.
I'd be like, get this musty laptop, first of all, away from me, you creep. Like, that is, you got a whole other laptop sitting here? No. I don't know what I would do. I would see so much red fumes, blood. Like, that marriage would turn into a documentary instantly. I'd be like, mm-mm.
No.
Earl had to die. Earl had to die. I can't believe that. What type of advice is she looking for? Is she thinking of staying?
Was that advice? It was a confession.
Oh.
Yeah, she was already contacting a divorce lawyer, but
good.
She was just trying to come up with a better excuse than saying that I was like the other woman for the first 4 years.
So this one's an innocent one. And you know what? I related to this. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it air.
Yeah.
The only reason I took my vitamins today is because they are in gummy form.
Same. That's just.
I mean, do we even know what the vitamins are? I just see like a cute thing and I'm like, oh, this flavor looks good. It's vitamins.
Yeah,
yes.
This is given like they're 24, 25 or something like that. That they're like, I'm being a child and taking gummy vitamins. No, at a certain point, you don't give a fuck and you just start taking gummy vitamins.
Yes, no, and it's like your treat. Like at night, like especially after a night of drinking, you just pop those gummy vitamins, and it's like I'll do a whole gummy flight. Like it's so good.
I literally sometimes like I'm a brand ambassador sometimes for vitamins that are gummies, and I like to get all my vitamins that way. And it's just like, you know, when you're a cute little snack.
Yeah. I'd be reading the back. Like, can I overdose on this?
No, I have had to look that up.
Yeah, no,
I have
binge
had to
on
look
them.
that up because I have binged on them.
We would binge those gummies.
I have.
Mm-hmm. If they're that good.
So that's why you get all the different vitamins you need so that you can get in a good,
yes.
a good selection.
Little gummy flight.
So you're not just taking like 10 days worth of B12.
Yes, no. And you know what? Like, good for you. Good for you. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with it. Welcome to adulthood.
Yeah. No, this one's a lot of fun. Okay. And this is why I kind of chuckled. Okay. So basically it's this couple and they said they were on a cruise.
Here we go.
And you're about to go on a cruise. Okay. So basically they said they go on the cruise. They got real drunk. Something went down. They know that there was a physical altercation because there's bruises and whatnot on their bodies. And they were detained on the cruise ship.
Shut up.
And they were kicked off. And they had to fly back from the Bahamas. And then they just stayed at a hotel like by the airport where they were from, because they didn't want to tell anyone about them getting kicked off a cruise ship for like getting entirely wasted and like fighting people and stuff.
And do they remember what happened?
No, they don't know everything.
Oh my God.
Like she remembers her husband punching a guy in the face, but she doesn't remember much from there. And
I don't know, but you know what though? Like, I respect the craft of, you know what? We're not telling anybody. We're going to still keep this vacation facade going, and we're going to stay at the airport hotel, swim in the Howard Johnson pool, and just like, that's it. None of this happened.
none of it happened.
Let's get some makeup to hide these bruises.
What happens in the Bahamas stays in the Bahamas.
Hey. It's on the open sea, huh? Oh my God. You know what? I just want to like run amok on this cruise ship. We're going on a cruise ship, and I want some action like that. Like Michael and I would never do anything like that. First of all, if I ever saw like Michael punch someone in the face, inner toxic me would be like, Daddy. You know, I'd be like, oh my God. Yes. Like I would be so proud. But like obviously, like depending on the circumstances, whatever. But like I think there would be like a turn on factor for me.
Definitely.
Like if he could throw a punch, if he didn't throw it right, I'd be like, no.
But my thing is, have you guys ever had this happen to you where you've been like on the opposite side of the world, you've been in a different country in a random city, and you run into someone you know? This has happened to me a couple times. And it's the weirdest thing, because I'm like, what do you mean?
From set. Like maybe not someone like from my hometown, but I have definitely ran into somebody who like I worked with in maybe Montreal, and then when I was in Australia I ran into them, and it's like the weirdest thing because it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, and I think, well, maybe it's because I used to do a lot of like party trips, and it's kind of like, well, everyone goes to Mykonos this week, or this happens this week, you know what I mean? But I've ran into people in random ass places, or like I've been on Instagram or something, and I see them like tagging in the same city, like, and I'm in like a different country, and I'm like, this is so crazy.
I don't know if it was like someone from my hometown, like I wouldn't know how to handle that. Like I would be so awkward with it. Like if I saw someone, like let's say I was walking the streets of Paris, and I saw some girl that like I know I went to high school with, at that, like if we were at home in like my home area and I saw them, I'd be like, don't look at me. But if I was in Paris, I wouldn't be able to contain it. I'd be like a child. I'd be like, oh my God, you're from wherever, and I know you, and we're here. Like that would be exciting.
Yeah. But could you imagine like your like PTO mom and like dad's like whatever, and then you think that no one knows that you got kicked off the cruise ship. Nobody knows. And then you're shacked up in the local hotel. Zaddy, you punched that man in the face. You protected me, whatever. And then you think you got scot-free. Like nobody knows.
But Judy.
And then you arrive home and everybody knows. Because Judy's running that goddamn mouth. Judy's telling everybody.
Judy was on the cruise ship.
Judy went back home. She told Jim and them, and then everybody knew. Roxy and them, everybody knows.
Kyle has been saying this thing lately. And to me, it's the funniest thing. Like, anytime she's referring, anytime whatever, she's like, yeah, Jim and them. And like, it's like anything. And I don't know why it's so funny. I don't know if it's because like Jim or like James is like our favorite like family name, but whenever you're just like, yeah, Jim and them, it kills me. Like it just does something to me. It's the funniest thing.
Yeah. Well, you know, Jim and them, they're running a counterfeit operation. You know what I mean? It may be legit, but very legit. It's just a little off. But sometimes you need to go to that little off thing. And that's Jim and them. That's it's like, you know, it's like that auto body place that you go to get your car fixed at, that, you know what I mean? They're going to help you like run a little scam on the car insurance place so that you don't got to pay the deductible. You know, they're including that in. That's Jim and them.
Crying. Oh, why are you so funny? Like, I've been laughing so hard the past few days. Like, I swear to God. Oh, you kill me. Okay. This one, this one, I was like, yikes, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I hate to say this because I feel like I'm already failing as a mom, but I think my baby is so ugly.
Oh. Well, I think that maybe you're just being honest.
Right?
And like, sometimes babies are ugly, and that's okay. And then they can be like cute.
My sister, gremlin child, like that baby was so ugly. And I remember when they brought her home and I was just kind of like the first couple days, like she kind of gave me the ick. Stunner. Absolute stunner now.
Yeah.
Like they don't come much prettier than her. Like she's gorgeous. But as a baby,
I think honestly,
toad-like.
yeah, I think honestly, like an ugly baby makes a cute person.
And you know what? Like, if your baby's ugly, it's okay to admit it. And like, you just have to think, like, I used to think French bulldogs were ugly. And now I think they're the cutest, most smooshiest, most like whatever. Sometimes you just got to embrace that ugly little quirk. And then it's like, it turns cute. You know, like they're
Exactly.
so ugly, they're cute.
Exactly. Not everyone is blessed enough to be a cute baby and a cute adult like us.
Yes, no. Were you a cute? You were
I was
probably
really cute.
the cutest.
I was a
fucking
really
baby.
cute baby and a really cute little kid. Just like little.
Oh,
No.
You know what? I was cute. I was a cute baby. I was. And then I was really cute probably around 3 or 4.
Yeah. But things got weird at like, you know,
I was
the
giving
awkward stages. They got real awkward.
I was giving, you know, Darla from like Little Rascals.
Darla.
It was like little Darla. It was like
Yeah.
little Boo vibes, brown eyes, brown hair, little chunky, cute. But then like I got my period when I was 10 years old. And like this was also the same time when like my buck teeth were coming in. And like it just something happened. And they were just like, no, you've ridden out this cuteness for too long. And then boom, like woof, Buzz's girlfriend. Like not cute.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That happens. I had a really bad awkward stage.
Yeah.
And it really lasted.
Yeah.
It really lasted. You know what's weird though is it lasted until like right after I graduated high school.
No, see, mine lasted till I was probably about like 14. And then like I was in peak prime when I was like 17. I was so cute. I will say like when I was like 12, I used to have like the braces and I had like a massive unibrow. And I just look back and like I think like, Mom, why didn't you wax that? Like, why did you wait till I was 14? She wouldn't let me wax my
Really?
unibrow. No. Because like, especially like at that time, it was very taboo to like dye your hair at a certain age or like wax. Like it was like, no, like I wasn't allowed to like shave my legs until a certain age, even though I was like, these need to go.
I feel like my mom was like, you need to take care of that situation.
No, my mom wouldn't let me do it till I was like 14, but I feel like that was kind of like the thing. So I was raw dogging life with a massive seagull on my face. Like, you know, it's bad when your dad makes fun of it. My dad used to call it the seagull.
The seagull?
Because you know when kids draw seagulls and it's just
Yes.
yeah, I had like just the McDonald's M on my face. Huge.
Is that something you still struggle with?
What? My unibrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go take care of that. She'll come in.
Okay.
Yeah, the unibrows never fully go away.
I like that.
No, I gotta wax it.
What if your modeling agency is like, Kris, I think we should go a different direction. I think unibrow. Because I have seen that.
I'd be like, give me 3 weeks. Give me 3 weeks. I'll be back and we can decide from there. It doesn't take long for this to come in. Like, yeah. I mean, like, I bet maybe I could pull it off now because I'm confident. But when I was 12 with greasy hair because I didn't want to shower and like braces and the whole bit, not a look. But I think I could make it a look now.
Yeah.
Are you challenging me?
No,
Should I grow back my unibrow? Like, is this a thing?
No, don't do it. But you could.
No, don't do
I'll
it.
support you if you do. But do you want to know what my really awkward thing was when I was younger?
Yeah.
And this is what this didn't go away until after I graduated high school. Was I had really bad warts, really bad, and I had like 5 surgeries on my feet to remove them. And they just kept coming back. Like literally they lasered my feet like 5 times to the point that they looked like Swiss cheese.
Ew,
I had to go under anesthesia to have this done. At one point I got a staph infection and almost lost my whole damn foot over this. And then the fuckers just came right back. Just right back.
Was it like athlete's foot? Like what? How
Nobody
do you get
knows.
that?
Nobody knows. No one had a reason for it. No one, nothing. It like started at puberty and then it just never went away. Okay, listen. And then so I had all these surgeries, different surgeons and things like this. It was like such a crazy, insane thing. 2 weeks after I graduated high school, all went away.
Something in your high school shower, I bet.
And no, girl, I was not using the high school shower. No, I couldn't let my feet out. No, no one knew. I always had my feet covered and everything. I mean, they would know when I would have all these crazy foot braces, especially when they would do both feet at the same time, and I'm just like wobbling around.
To walk?
Yeah, I couldn't, and I had to make up excuses
Oh my
for
God.
why. Yeah, it was so disgusting and terrible. But they went away right after I graduated high school. After all those surgeries that wouldn't like make them go away, and I think they like a doctor said maybe it was the stress.
Yeah.
Maybe it was hormonal. Maybe it was whatever. But yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah. And if you look at my feet, I have a scar tissue and stuff still from
I'm
all
gonna
the
investigate
surgeries.
those tonight, especially when you're sleeping, so I can really get in there and just like I'm just gonna be with my flashlight like at the bottom of your feet. You know what? I had something with my feet too. Oh, when I was born and growing up, I was pigeon-toed. So like my hips, because I was so big. Stop! I know. So I was so big for my mom's womb. So my hips, like it was just too tight. So my hips were going in. So I swear to God, I had to sleep with these shoes that they were traumatizing. Like
stretch your little feet out.
they had, okay, so there were these like two open toe booties screwed onto a metal bar, okay? And then my parents would have to twist the bottom of the shoe. So essentially, like, I'm going to bed like this. Yes, and then they had to like twist so my hips would start forming out.
Yeah.
So they would come and get me. And like the creepy thing is that like, I don't know, I guess this is just when I decided like I'm going to be a stubborn person. Cause like my parents would come to bed with the shoes behind their back and be like, okay, like Chrissy, it's time for bed. And I'd be like innocent, like whatever. And then they'd be like, time to put your shoes on. Massive freak out, whatever. But my mom said that it was so sad because if I had to go to the washroom in the middle of the night, I wouldn't ask for help. I would have like my shoes, but then I would fling myself out of my bed, like fall, and then like I couldn't even army crawl. I had to like slug or like mermaid pull.
Slither around.
Slither around on the floor. So then obviously she would come and get me, but like I was like, I'll get out of my bed myself. I don't need your help. But yeah, and you know what's funny? My mom still has the shoes.
I need to talk to your mom about this.
Yes, you know.
I wonder if she has any photos of you slithering down the floor.
Oh, there's probably something, you know, and it's so funny because I was having this conversation with somebody and I was like, we're talking about like winter sports or whatever. And I was like, no, like I don't like snowboarding. And then I was like, I don't like having things strapped to my feet. And then as soon as I said it, I was like, oh my God, this is trauma from those shoes.
That's what it is.
Oh my God. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pigeon-toed. And sometimes depending, it comes back a little bit. Like you can see like a slight little thing in my left.
So when you get a little traumatized,
yeah, no, sometimes you can see it. It'll come in. Never fully went away.
Yeah. I can see that. Okay. This one that says, I like to lie about random shit, and when I get caught, I lie and say I'm a pathological liar.
Oh my God.
I do this almost compulsively, one could say.
You know what?
I
live for that too. Like, I don't want life truths right now. I want all the lies.
And that's what really upsets me about the like autonomous vehicles is who are you going to tell these stories to?
No.
I love to get into an Uber and they ask a personal question. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Like, but I'm not telling you what I'm really doing.
I have an entire fake life story. I'm going for it.
You know, I especially drinking. Anytime, I had a whole story. I told somebody I was a police officer once. I told people, like, I'll lie all the time, especially when I'm drunk. And you know what?
Yes.
I like doing little tricks like that too, where like I'll say something and I'll like make up a lie, and they'll like, I do it so often too, sometimes in my family, and they're like, Chrissy, like, are you joking? And I'll have to confess, but sometimes they'll be like, swear on my life. And then that's fine. That's the only way that I'll be like, hey, fine, that didn't happen.
You got me.
Yeah, but I love just doing it to get a rise out of them.
Yeah.
So I get it. It's fun.
It is fun. I love to
Sometimes
lie.
life is boring.
I had
so
an
you have to
idea that
lie.
we should do an episode where we just get on here and just lie into the microphones.
Oh my, let's
Just
do it.
not just like complete like
Yes.
all nonsense.
Just everything's nonsense. Do you think people would believe us?
yeah, some people would.
Yeah.
There's those people out there.
Our diehards, the true members of the Blontourage would know, like,
Yeah.
these two are lying bitches.
Yeah, they would
Like-
be down and they would document it in the
Yes.
lore.
Yes.
Yeah,
But the
no,
ones that are just joining in for the ride would be like taken back by what we're saying.
they would be like, actually, I'm pretty sure that was a lie.
Yeah.
I don't think that was real.
I could be wrong, but
I could
maybe.
be like, I was born with an octopus and Tinta. And and they would be like, actually, I think that's a lie.
That's a lie.
It would be in a medical journal if that happened. I don't think that's real. And it's like, no, that's, of course it's not fucking real.
It's not real. You know what? I actually told people when I was like in grade 2 or something that I had a baby seal. And and my mom had to like tell parents that, like, you know, like, or like tell kids or whatever that, like, no, there's no baby seal, like whatever, because kids were asking to come over and like asking their parents, being like, my kid wants to come see the baby seal. And they were like, there's no baby seal. So like I was running those scams too. Like I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I let my boss think I'm dumb, so he gives me less work.
Iconic.
Thank you.
Iconic. And I only say this because I've done this before.
Yes.
I've done this before.
There's so many times, like, if you're in a job where, like, obviously, you know, you're climbing the ladder, you want the hustle, you do whatever. Obviously, you're not going to pull this. But if you're doing, like, your little pass-through job or, like, maybe your first job, like, yes.
Honey.
Like, if you're working with Jim and them, like, that's
Yeah.
it. Like,
Listen.
no.
Listen, in college, one holiday season, I worked at the Forever 21. Okay, the manager and the assistant manager was definitely Jim and them. Okay.
Mhm.
And one of them used to pass out on my couch sometimes, and maybe some things happened. And so I use it to my advantage. And here's the thing is at Forever 21, it was just crazy loud music. I was hungover like every day. And it's just like, it was a pain in the ass to put all those clothes back.
Oh my
figure
God, I
this shit
can't.
out.
No.
So all I did was, and I was getting minimum wage, and this is like minimum wage in like 2008. I was like, I don't know what it was, like $5 if that or something. It was probably like $4.95. And that was probably a good pay by that point. And so I just pretended to be dumb.
Yeah.
Because like we were all getting paid the same rate.
Yes. No.
And so like I was like, there is a position for a door greeter. And basically my only job was to stand in front of the front table to make sure no one came up and snatched all the shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had to say like, welcome to Forever 21. There's like a sale rack in the back.
Would you want to do more? Why would you try to like take on more responsibilities?
No.
At Forever 21, that place was like a zoo.
Yeah, and we were across the hall from the Abercrombie when they still had like the models.
God,
So
yeah,
it was fun. Had a good it was a good time up there, and I liked it. And, I didn't nothing, but all the other employees would be like, "Oh my God, Kyle's so dumb!" Like they literally would make fun of me, and I would just be like, "You guys are like really? I'm the dumb."
I'm the dumb one.
I'm the dumb one?
Okay, take your clipboard, first of all, and get away from me. No.
And at the end of the night when we would go to close and it was like, you got to put all those clothes back from the dressing rooms or stuff like that, they would just send me home 15 minutes early.
No,
because they were like, we can't trust you to do that. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll go. What did I lose out on? A freaking $1? I lost $1 by leaving 15 minutes early and not having to do half that freaking work.
No, see, it's giving genius. I always say, do not learn a skill that you're not prepared to use.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, don't learn it. Don't learn it. There are things like running a kitchen, whatever. I'm like, I own a deli, and I told Michael, I'm not learning how to slice meat. I'm not.
No.
I will not. I'm never touching the meat slicer, even if it's an automatic. No, it scares me.
Mm-hmm.
I won't do that. And you know what? I've told the boys that too. I
Yeah.
said, don't start,
Don't rip that meat. Yeah.
No.
Don't.
You only focus on what you want to do.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I don't
Yeah, you
know.
don't want like meat slicer fingers.
No,
No.
I'm not. And you know what? I think it stems from my dad, because my dad always told me he would never teach me how to use a lawnmower because
Really?
he was like, you're gonna hurt yourself. He's like, I can just see it. You're too klutzy to use the lawnmower. Your whole life, you don't know how to use the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Done. Like,
Yeah. Do you know? I do know how to use a meat slicer though.
that huge, like a
Yeah.
deli slicer?
Like a deli slicer. Yeah, because I worked at Arby's in high school and in college. So when I turned 18, they're like, guess what, Kyle? You get to work the meat slicer. And I thought it was kind of cool for a second. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm a grown up now. I'm an adult. I get to slice meat. And then I really quickly learned that when you're making minimum wage, you don't sign up for things that can cause you to lose a finger.
No, if you're making, like, this person's a genius. And anyone who tells this person otherwise they're the dumb ones.
Yeah. And so what we've learned today is run scams.
Run scams.
Lie.
Yes. Do you let your gun fly and just be cute.
Yes.
And that's it.
We should say if you've made it this far, it's late at night and we're a little
we're so tired.
This is either a really great episode or a really bad one.
And we don't know, but you let us know. But anyways, we'll be sure to I guess we're not adding anybody's links. Okay, cut.
Yeah, we're gonna add your links.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know what, guys? Bye.